Today I have class 11, but I don't know how many will come because this is only 2 or 3 classes that I could give them. Otherwise, nobody's coming. Only 2 or 3 students are coming. So I wish, my God, somebody should come this week at least.
20 participants.
Yeah, today we have 20. Before it was 32, more than 30.
38.
38 and more. Now everybody lost interest in joining accent reduction, isn't it? It's okay. But anyway, you come to school now, you have to study this. Everyone will have to study this. So the regular visitors will be really happy because you have almost learned everything. They will be having a problem. Homework. So I hope we have finished off ia, ua, and ea plus consonants last week. Am I right? Did you finish these 3 plus consonants? Yes. So this week I'm going to give you, I need to check. E combination. You don't write this now. This was the last week. Okay, I was just collecting in my memory. I think I'll break the board today by eating it. Plus A, E, A. Then O, E, oil. Then A, E, I. Done?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Five. Carlin Matthew. This is the first time I'm listening such a name. Who named you like this? Sorry, is your father?
Father and mother.
Both, I mean, the choice of the both. Okay. Actually, it's a very nice name, Carlin. Nice. Sagarvi, Amal, Shifana, Anvika. Yeah, everybody is here. So I wish everyone has written now.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay. Let's move to intonation. All right. So I have already said many things about intonation now, but since we are now moving to another phase of our practice, which means I will be coordinating with your literature teachers by collecting them the same week's language, its vocabulary, plus meanings. I will teach pronunciation first, then they will teach you the whole content. So it will work simultaneously. Otherwise, I'm teaching you something, it will not reflect in your communication with your teachers, which is really not good. So I would say, as a note before intonation, why we are starting intonation now by keeping the symbols as homework. Be sincere in doing that. If you don't do that, you will not be able to practice pronunciation of your academic vocabulary properly. All right, so be honest. Intonation. Why we need to practice intonation? To make our messages very clear and understandable. It's not only, making it attractive, but for the purpose of conveying messages, intonation is important. Session clear? Okay. To make a conversation clear and understandable. I don't think that you need to write this. Okay, I'll give you the notes later by WhatsApp. Okay. Secondly, uh, why it must be used? Why this must be used? This is because of our, the capacity of our brain. Because human brain always tend to leave something which is not important, and they would like to focus on certain things which is really important. Just imagine that when your teachers are taking class at the classrooms, are you able to memorize and remember all the text, all the content they talk? No,
No.
you remember what is really important. And for that, to make you understand, they use the techniques of repetition, giving notes, you taking notes, isn't it? Memorizing, reading it many times, like that. But this would be more easier if the intonation tools are used, which means in a content, for example, containing 5 sentences, we don't need all the 5 sentences and all the words in that. We need very specific information. Okay? Look for the specific information. So we can say a speaker, whoever, even in a normal conversation or a serious conversation, the speaker should use intonation to help the listener to get the specific information. Help to in future, if you're going for any public speaking courses, these are the content you're going to learn first. Give or help the listener to catch the specific information. What are the specific informations? For example, a very simple one. I would say Abhinand Krishna is running in the school ground at 6 a.m. in the morning to exercise, to reduce his fat, to reduce his weight. So I said Abhinand Krishna is running in the school ground at 6 a.m. to reduce weight. I have given a lot of information like Abhinand Krishna is running. So who is running? Abhinand Krishna. What is he doing? Running. Where is he running? In the school ground. When is he running? At 6 a.m. Why he is running? To reduce weight. So what is the questioning pattern here? WH question. isn't it?
Yes.
WH questions. So whenever we say, we should think about what information should go to the listener first. So that would be the specific information when we answer ourselves the particular WH questions. Before I continue, what is this WH questions actually? Mostly
Questions.
adverbs. What is the answer of this WH questions? In grammatical way, they are the adverbs. Adverbs of time, adverbs of place, manner, etc., etc. A lot of adverbs are there. Okay, so if we look at you can look at it in different ways. One is by searching the answer for a WH questions and also looking for the adverbs in that sentence. Clear? By help the listener to get specific information. How? By uh, no, recognizing adverbs. Of course, you know what are the different types of adverbs, right? Or the other way, by understanding the answers of WH questions. This is a very big tool, I would say. This is a very big tool. Why? Obviously, you will be writing IELTS. Obviously, you will be going, most of them, maybe a 50% of them would be going for engineering or management courses. There's a new paper from every universities, including Kerala, Calicut, KTU, everywhere. There's an additional paper called Life Skill. In the Life Skill, this is important for the reading paper. You are supposed to read and answer particular questions, maybe 8 parts it will be there in that one. And reading and answering the given questions is done in the same way by using the same tool, looking for the answers of WH questions. Okay, so I would suggest you to practice it from now onwards. Done. So I said, look for the specific information. Then what? Then what? Prepare yourself. Okay? Prepare yourself by noting the points you need to present, or not the points you need to present. That's the preparation. While you are doing that, once you take a record of,
Ma'am, this you should write.
if you want, it's okay. I will be anyway sending you the PPT of this one. The notes of intonation techniques would be sent to you in 2 days' time. All right, noting the points you need to present. After that, once the content is ready in your mind and somewhere as a script, it must be ready. Then you should do something. Use PPS. What is PPS? Pose, stretch. Isn't it the spelling of stretch? STRECH or TCH? I really don't know.
TCH.
Whatever. Okay, fine. PPS. Let's have a look at how we can apply PPS in a sentence. All right. somebody is writing, you can finish it off, and I'll show you the other thing later. You can write it, finish it off. It's really good that not taking, I told you, not taking is really good to memorize or get the important information. So I would certainly appreciate it. Done.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Unfortunately, yeah. Nicomachean ethics. What? Yep. All right. Are you able to read this, or should I increase it? Should I just zoom it?
Zoom it.
All right, sure.
Zoom.
Zoom. All right, will do certainly. Where's my this one? Okay. Yeah. So this is something like, this is for grade 6, but similar to an IELTS thing, or any kind of Cambridge testing thing. Yeah. Can you read it now? Huh? Is it visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. So I would say, I was telling you to use the PPS. Aristotle lived many years ago. I'm just reading, for example. He was born in a Greek colony. Oh, it's time for me to stop, I think. What's the time, my kids? 6:15. Just
15.
okay.
It's 15. It's time.
All right. You know one thing? Actually, this Punya, she's 11th standard student, and before this timetable was not set for 11th standard. No accent reduction.
Oh.
One day, she came to the class by mistake, and I said, when I come to know that she's in 11th standard, I said there is no class for 11th, and then the thing they complained to the chairman, and they made it mandatory. Now all the 11th standard students will have to come here. It's just a fun. Okay. He was born in a Greek colony about 350 years before the birth of Christ. His father, Nicomachus, was the physician for the king of Macedonia. Unfortunately, Nicomachus died when Aristotle was quite young. When he was 17 years old, he was sent to Athens to study. Athens was a center of learning, and he joined the academy and studied for 20 years under Plato, who was the foremost philosopher and teacher of that time. Just till here I'm marking. Okay, now just look at it again. Aristotle lived many years ago. Where can you feel the pose I tried? Aristotle lived many years ago. Lived, pose, pitching the word many years. It could not be a word. It could be a phrase. What is a phrase?
Many years.
Ah, okay. So what is the definition of a phrase in English grammar?
Group of words.
A group of words. Perfect. That's a real one. Okay. It's not really like incomplete sentence. It's a group of words, maybe one or more than two. Okay. Many years. He was born in a Greek colony. Where did you feel that pause?
Greek colony.
Greek
Terminus.
No,
Born.
one second. I'll say it again. Keep full concentration. Okay. He was born in a Greek colony.
Born.
Born.
After born, there is a pause. Then in a Greek colony, Greek is pitched, isn't it? So where Aristotle was born, you got the answer by giving the pitching right, isn't
Yes.
it? That's the technique is. Okay, at the place where you need to emphasis, you have to pause just before that particular word, specific word, then give a pitch symbol. Then taking the mood of the statement is different. We don't have time now. I'll explain it in the next class. I hope you enjoyed the session.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes,
thank you very
ma'am.
much. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you,
I
ma'am.
would
Thank you,
suggest.
ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Bye.
Bye,
Ma'am.
ma'am.
What?
Thank you,
Bye,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Ma'am.